Now let's talk about when they get to the side of us, okay? So I'm at turtle, and he moved to side ride. Where you want to go, right, if you're the person on top, if you have a great front headlock, if you're a guillotine person, if you like to do anacondas, if you like to do Darce chokes, then you might want to finish from the front, and that's fine. If you're going to put hooks in and try and finish them by getting their back or turning them over, which is also very common, then you're probably going to want to get to the side. If your number one attack is putting hooks in, you're going to want to go behind them, usually. If you want to flip them back over and attack them from cross sides, then you're probably going to want to go to the side. Okay? If you're a guillotine guy, front headlock person, then you'll be in front. They're all good depending on your game. Most jiu-jitsu people and most submission grapplers are going to advance the position by going to the side and then behind. That's probably the most common. Right? So the position where most people hang out the most, if they're on top and the other person is at turtle, is what we call side ride, when they're at the side. Okay? So we'll work from here. So he's side ride. Right. And I don't want to let him get that knee in between me and my elbow. So I keep that nice and tight. Yep. And now I see this hand. I'm going to reach and I'm going to grab this arm. And with the gi, you can grab the sleeve. I prefer to never grab it unless I have to. Ideally, I would get above his elbow, but my back is pretty big and I can't reach above his elbow, right? So I just wrap it up to the wrist, but I want to hang on tight. Okay, if you want to grab the gi, that's fine too. But my elbow is nice and tight. My head comes to the mat. My hand goes and grabs inside of his knee, right in here on his pant leg, okay? And now I'm just going to extend my back leg to take him over this way. And as I extend that back leg, I can use my feet, but I do it quicker. I can use my feet to push off a little bit. So he's here, stay nice and relaxed. I grab, I go here, head down. That's it, legs come underneath. And again, always from here, you'll notice what I'm doing. I'm facing his legs. If I face his head, he'd potentially take his back. You want to be on top, you always look at the legs. Okay, so without Todd there, it's pretty simple. Grab the arm, grab the leg, and straighten out this leg. You can use your toes here to turn them over. Very easy one. Okay, let's give it a shot. I should have commented on the angle better as well. Go to turtle for me for a sec, Todd. It's like all the sweeps and everything we do in jiu-jitsu, they're not a plus sign, they're an X. So the angles we're taking people down are this way, right, over the shoulder and the hip. So when Todd's on top side ride, I grab the arm and I go here. The actual angle I'm taking him is this way, okay? So I'm kind of going over my left shoulder and I'm getting my hip under him, which is what helps with that, okay? Now, he's here, inside. It's one we worked a couple weeks ago that a lot of you are doing great now. I go here, he pulls that arm back. Don't let me have that. Yeah. So he's sitting kind of in this position, right? I'm going to step behind him. My elbow comes in, and I just chair sweep. I just sit out, okay? I'm going to do this in the air for a second. Everybody go here. You're going to step. My elbow comes in here, and now my foot just pivots, and I'm taking him over my hip. Yes. It's a chair sweep because I'm basically pulling him onto my lap. Okay, so again, he's on the side. I grab it, he doesn't let me have it, and that's a great way to set this up. You can see how he sits up a little bit, right? Sit behind. Good connection here with my elbow. And now I want to bring my hip under him to help facilitate that sweep. Face the legs. Okay, no attachment necessary. So as long as they're on the side of you, theoretically you could work this. Try it. This is it's the same kind of thing we're going to do with a guard pull. Your leg, your foot comes through this way as you sit out. So you don't hurt your knee, right? We're here. I'm stepping, sitting in this position. So my knee doesn't work really great that way, but this is what should be happening. And then you're sitting to your butt. And you want your head upright, vertical. Okay? That's the motion. When we want to work connection, is to stop sometimes in these positions. You would never stop in a match, but stop when we're practicing it and just kind of feel the connection, right? Ideally, I'm in here. So my hip is up against, my thigh's up against his hip, my elbow's up against his hip bone. So he doesn't have a lot of movement. And what I'm doing is I'm minimizing the scramble, right? And then from here, then I can sit out and work the technique. Because when you kind of do it fast, he's there. I don't have, go to side right, I don't have a great connection to his body. There's so much more room for him to move than when I have a really good connection. And we want to eliminate those scrambles, okay? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for frequent updates because we're updating this every week. And make sure you comment and like and share our videos. We appreciate it, and we definitely try and respond to all the comments. And if you like what we're doing and you like the material, check out SBG University, SBGU, and you're going to see a ton more in much greater depth than what you see here on YouTube. Thank you very much.